Okay, guys, for your assignment today, I'm going to be asking you guys to use the mirror tool to create the little Mickey Mouse shape. Now, we're all familiar with the Mickey Mouse shape, right? So it's basically three circles, two for the ears and one for the face. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that using OnShape. It'll be very basic and going into the mirror tools that we have available to you, and you're going to be turning those in for credit. Basically, you're going to be turning in the little Mickey for credit. Okay, so let's get to it. So you're going to start a sketch. I'm going to go ahead and select the front plane to be my sketch plane. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the front, right click on that and select view normal to sketch plane. Now I'm actually able to start sketching on that plane. So what I'm going to do to start off the face, I'm going to go ahead and make a vertical line starting at the origin. So basically make it go up and down. Don't worry about dimensions right now. I'm going to hit escape. And then I'm going to select the dimension tool and dimension that to be exactly 1 inch. So now I have that 1 inch vertical line starting at the origin. And what I'm going to use now is I'm going to use the 3-point arc tool on the top left and select that. I'm going to start at the end of the line and at the other end of the line and then extend that out into about 1/2 inch. So if you can get it right exactly at 1/2 inch, that's great. If not, you can always dimension it. So if I hit escape and dimension this, just double check to make sure that's exactly 1/2 inch. So right now it's not exactly, as you can see, I thought I had it exactly, but it's not. You could always go ahead and dimension that exactly to be whatever you want. So in this case, I want it to be 1/2 inch. Okay, so now that I have that dimension to 1 inch and then 1/2 inch radius, I'm going to go ahead and use the 3-point circle tool. Notice that on the top, next to where it says center point circle, there's a little drop down menu. If you click the drop down menu, there is one option that says 3-point circle. I'm gonna use the 3-point circle tool so I can make that right there on the edge where the little ear should be. So I'm gonna select the edge of that about where you want the ear to be for the little Mickey, and then you're gonna need 2 other points. So I'm gonna make this go out in this direction. Hopefully uh, not too far out, so that once you're happy with the position of the ear, wherever you want it to be. I don't want to make it too big either, so let me try this again. I don't want to make it too big, and I don't want to make it um, too far to the side. So let's go here, and then let's make this this big is good enough. Okay, once you're happy with it, you can play with that, which however you want. And then once you're happy with it, what I'm going to show you guys here is to use the mirror tool. So the mirror tool is right here on top. You see on the 2-dimensional sketch plane where it says mirror, you could actually mirror an image and then basically flip it over. So if I select that, it's gonna ask me to select the mirror line. The mirror line will be the vertical line that I just sketched. So I'm gonna select the vertical line, and then I'm also gonna want to mirror the entities, in this case, the ear and the head. And then after that, what I want you guys to do is to extrude it to basically 0.5 inches and then turn that in, export it as an STL for credit. Okay. Now, before you do it that way, if you wanna learn a different way of doing it, I'm going to show you guys how to do it using the 3-dimensional mirror tool. So once I have this like this, I'm going to go ahead and just say that, okay, I'm happy with it. That's exactly what I wanted. Done. So now I'm going to go ahead and extrude this. So these surfaces here, and basically have them as one single object. And I'm going to change that from 1 inch to 0.5 inches or 1/2 inch. And I'm going to select that that's okay. So there you go. I have my 3-dimensional shape, which is basically half of Mickey. But I don't want half of Mickey. I want full Mickey. So now this is my 3-dimensional solid, right? I still have a mirror tool available to me. It's actually up there. One of the options will say mirror. And I want to mirror actually these two faces so it can be the same thing on the other side. So right next to linear pattern, there's mirror. Entities to mirror, I'm going to select this one and this one. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So I'm sorry, it's asking for a mirror plane. So okay, so I'm just gonna redo it just so you guys can see really quick. So what I'm gonna be selecting is the little mirror tool right here on top. So select mirror tool. Now it's waiting for you to tell it, okay, what do you want to mirror? I want to mirror this shape which is the ear, and I want to mirror this shape, which is half of the face. And I want to mirror it. It's going to ask you which plane do you want to mirror it. As you can see, the one that is vertical according to that line is actually the right plane, right? That's the right plane is the one that's cutting it in half. So I'm going to go ahead on the left-hand side on my feature tree. I'm going to select the right plane and just select that. And as you can see, or actually it's not waiting yet. So I'm going to click on mirror plane, and then I'm going to select right, and it should mirror the three-dimensional shape on the other side of that sketch plane. And then once I'm happy with it, I select OK. And now I have my little Mickey Mouse shape. So as always, you could always right-click, export as STL, and that's what I want you guys to turn in for your assignment. Okay? Thank you guys. See you on the next one.